right off the bat, Brian, what about that IPO?
Oh, I think we're a little ways away from that. Right now, I still look at us as a baby in diapers with a long way to grow. But maybe one day, never say never.
So as I understand it, you're going to be making premium HBO caliber short form content. Explain what kind of ideas you've been kicking around, what kind of talent you've been speaking to.
Well, for us, if you think about the evolution of the cable business, how the programming started really with sort of public access programming and then reruns of sitcoms and lots of episodes of Star Trek, and then eventually each one of those brands defined themselves with a premium scripted show, whether it be The Sopranos on HBO or Mad Men on AMC. And if you compare that to the digital video short form revolution, it started out with UGC content and then creators on YouTube making their own more premium shows, and then companies like ours came along and started making more scripted premium content. We believe the next evolution of short form video is super high quality scripted shows like you would find on a premium subscription service like HBO or Netflix. So that's the kind of content we'll be making, whether that's highly serialized dramas or scripted comedies with big talent behind and in front of the camera.
So, there's competition from YouTube, Spotify. What makes you think that this service is going to be different from everything else out there? Why will this succeed?
Well, first of all, I don't think anybody is right now today investing the kind of dollars in programming like we're about to do. And we've sort of proven ourselves already in short form premium content. And I think that's why Verizon is very interested in making this investment, because the content that we've made so far for Go90 has really performed exceedingly well, and to quote them, beyond their expectations.
Now, you started this company focused on Gen Z, right? Now you're looking at making stuff for a slightly older audience. Why?
Well, we're still very interested in Gen Z, and Awesomeness is very focused on Gen Z. This particular offering is to really capture the consumers that are really massively consuming video on their mobile phone in mass, and really trying to reach an audience that's underserved. So there's tons of content. If you have an hour, you have a lot to watch. But if you have 8 minutes, 10 minutes, no one's really making this kind of content today. And we think that's the white space, and that's where the opportunity is.
Now, you've got 3 owners now, DreamWorks, Hearst, and Verizon. How does that make things a little complicated for you? What's the end goal?
I'm going to have to return a lot of phone calls every day. I think it's pretty special for us, right? For me, at Awesomeness, when I started the company 4 years ago, 40% of our views were on mobile. Today, more than 80% of our views are on mobile devices, and that's only going to continue to accelerate. So to have Verizon, the biggest mobile carrier in the world, as my partner, and to have that kind of distribution and reach is just, I can't tell you how excited I am about the possibilities. And then throw in AOL and sort of all of those eyeballs and all the tech that comes with it. It's kind of a really fun playground for us.